All right, good morning, all my cash stackers and trash packers. We got a few jobs today. Start beginning of week 8, and I'll talk to you a little bit about why after the job. Just a sectional couch right now, and then we'll head to a little bit larger, probably half load job a little bit later. So let's knock it out. All right, all done. Let's go get paid. All right, my guys, we got it all done. Got a little dusty with some dog hair. That's why I took off my hoodie. This is that dry fit. It'll come off of this. That hoodie, straight up cotton. It'll be on that all day until I wash it. Anyway, yeah, just finished up. She left me a $5 tip, which was nice. So $140 off that job. I think I don't know if I told you guys, but I think I'm gonna lower my minimum to $135. Seems like a lot of people are more acceptable of that. When they hear 150, it just I think it's just, oh man. So $135. Also, there's a large company in the valley called Junk Rescue that their minimum is $135. So I think just being right in line with them is a good thing, and it's still not bad, even if you know, a lot of the $135 items, other than like mattresses, you can usually donate. So I'm gonna go try to donate these. Hopefully they take them. The dog hair might be a turn off. They might be like, nah, but we'll check it out. All right, so they took it, which was awesome. It wasn't ripped or anything like that, because I'm not trying to do them like that, but it was like filled with dog hair. So I feel so bad. Some of these guys, like, they just look so miserable, and you know, that's why I try not to do them like that. And I know they make like $13.50 an hour. I had a helper from Goodwill. I met him on a drop-off, and good dude, helped me for about a year on my bigger jobs, and then he got locked up, unfortunately. Nothing violent, thank God. He was not that type of person, from what I knew about him. But anyway, so I actually just met another dude. Funny enough, he looks almost exactly like my other helper, but I need him. I like having him in my back pocket. I don't know how you guys do it, but for me, I saw this guy like Steezy Flips and does a lot of junk removal, and he pays his homies like $20 an hour, I mean. And sometimes my jobs aren't even an hour. Even with drive time, it could be maybe an hour, maybe a couple hours. So I try to do these guys mainly by jobs. So if it's a bigger job, I usually, if they fill up the trailer, I'll pay them one thing. If they, you know, if they help me fill up a trailer, it's like maybe a big construction cleanup or something that's a little bit harder, I try to do no more than like $75, but then I will do no less than $40 because I feel like it's not really worth it. Dang it, that dog hair got my nose. It's not really worth it for them to come out for less than that. I wouldn't, and I wouldn't expect these guys to, especially some of them take the bus, probably have to, you know, get a family member to help them out. So yeah, I wouldn't do them like that, and I feel like you got to give to receive, right? So anyway, let's on to the next job. All right, we rolling in a fancy pants neighborhood. I love rolling up to neighborhoods where they have a guard and I have to be let in. You know, these people got a little bit of money anyway. That being said, they could have a lot of money because they're cheap AF. I just left this place. Got to show you the spot. It's on the top of a hill. It's freaking really nice. But I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Look at that. Nice view of Phoenix, Arizona. All right, what up? Good morning. Just finished up at the scrap yard. Made a little cash. I love the 4 cents a pound right now, and I had like 1,200 pounds, so pretty good. Made a little cash. About to hit the first job of the day, get this knocked out, then we have another job right after. Sorry if you hear my daughter in the background. Had to keep her today. Yeah, how many of you actually take your kids on your jobs? I know some of you do. Bad etiquette, but you know, she's 3 months old. Mama's back to work, so we got to make it happen. All right, got that done really quick. You guys keeping up on your yard signs? You guys rolling up and making sure to get your marketing on? Just saw this one right next door to the job, so I'm about to send him a message and, you know, got to get some traction out here. All right, let's talk a little bit about scrap and donations. So if you're veteran, you don't really need to know much of this, but if you are new, those are going to be some of your best friends. I would say be respectful of the donations as much as you can. Don't be trying to dump dirty mattresses or things like that, but donate as much as you can and scrap as much as you can. Like I showed you, I made $60 today on just scrap. So I would definitely make that a point when you are, you know, finding metal. Even put it to the side. I'm sure you're hearing it in other videos, but definitely, you know, make sure that you are getting that money. Don't leave anything on the table, especially during the slow times. What up, what up? Thursday, week 8. I'm about to go knock out this job that's minimum pickup, but it's 2 minutes from my house, which, I mean, you can't beat that. You know what I mean? Probably won't have to dump either. It looks like it's something that I can donate, but we'll see. Awesome. Awesome, perfect.
Front end, they'll probably, okay, back it up,
It's okay, I got
back
it.
it up.
So the item's outside, huh?
Yeah, it's in back, in that corner.
Okay.
Go ahead and back into the driveway.
Okay, I'll do that,
So
yeah.
you have less to haul, but yeah.
The good old trusty snow shovel. Even though there's no snow in AZ. Gotta go clean up the rest of the debris. All right, finished that job up. It was quick. It was like an old potting desk. I totally forgot that lady was a repeat customer. So that is why eventually I'm gonna need a CRM system. But she was very sweet, and yeah, got it done. So on to the next one. Oh, and while I was at the job, I got a call for another job. It's about 40 minutes away, unfortunately, but it should pay pretty well. She said it's urgent and she needs to get it done. Probably about a full trailer. I would say probably half a trailer for what she was telling me, but still, you know, good money to get out there. And it was a Google call, so at least it'll pay for that Google lead. All right, just finished that one up. I was trying to get it recorded, but I just forgot my phone. So anyway, that was a quick one. $175, treadmill and a TV. But actually, funny enough, she's asked me if I could hang up some shelves for her. Don't know what I would charge her for that, but I was like, sure, just give me a call next week and I can hang up some shelves for you. Have to figure out what I charge her for, but she didn't seem to be hurting on cash, and she seemed like she was a pretty cool lady. So anyway, headed out to a place called Fountain Hills out here in Phoenix, about 40 minutes away, unfortunately, but like I mentioned before, the job should be some pretty good money, so let's roll with me. All right, we're rolling up here to the third job of the day in another fancy pants neighborhood. I think it's like a bulk trash pickup. So, see, straighten the hat. Gotta look the part. Here's what we got right here. Back right up to it. Meeting you, definitely.
We ran into a problem today.
Oh no. It looks like, is it this stuff right here?
Yes, and I didn't know, depending upon what you would charge to take the rest of the trash bags. So I took everything out of the trash can, bagged it up.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't know if that could be included.
So with this, we're talking probably about half a load right here, this stuff. And I was telling you kind of how the pricing works. So if we take everything, so a half a load is $375. If I add that, I could probably charge you $400 just to get everything okay?
Yep,
Does that work?
Yep, it sure would.
Okay, perfect. Finish that up. On to the next. I actually got called for an estimate. Unfortunately, it's about another 30 minutes, but it's back towards my place, so that's good. And yeah, hopefully there's one heavy coffee table that she's like, you definitely will probably need 2 people. I saw the picture of it. I don't know. She said it's iron and marble. So I did an iron bed set the other day, and I had to have somebody help me because it was just insanely heavy. So I guess we'll see. The rest of the stuff, no problem. Just some chairs, side tables, lamps. But that one's going to be the surprise. Let's see if I can just go manhandle it, or if I am going to need help. So I'm rolling up to this estimate, and the lady did tell me that she contacted 1-800-GOT-JUNK to get some stuff taken away. And I was kind of telling her how they work, how a lot of us local companies, you know, model their price but usually go a little bit lower. And I'm rolling up, and the 1-800-GOT-JUNK truck is sitting in her driveway. So I'm around the corner right now waiting to go in. All right, done for the day. It's almost 6 o'clock here. Ended up with 5 jobs today. Honestly, your boy's beat, but I'm very blessed and very grateful because, you know, there has been slow times, and today was awesome. Out of the 5 jobs, they were all a little bit smaller, so I came away with about $1,100. But I mean, I'm not complaining. Not many people make $1,000 a day, and really, other than the drive time, it took maybe 2 hours to get everything done. So again, feel very blessed. I hope you guys are killing it too. Let's on to tomorrow. I think we got 2 jobs on the book for tomorrow, so let's get it. All right, y'all. We are headed to job number 1 on this Friday. It's nice, warm Friday in February. Man, the weather's been kicking ass here in Phoenix. Really cool, nice patio weather. But anyway, we got 2 jobs on the books. Hopefully, we got a few more that will come through, but you never know. I'm not trying to be too greedy. This week has been really good. Very blessed. And yeah, let's go knock this one out. I think it's a $200 job. Nothing crazy, but should be pretty easy. Getting a few items out of a condo to help somebody move. All right, let's get it. Alrighty, just finished up that job pretty quick. It was a 4th floor, but it had a service elevator, and it was like 6 things, so it wasn't a big deal. $175. I was gonna charge her $200, but she helped hold the elevator and, you know, things like that. So anyway, I'm gonna head to another job around 12:30. I'm hoping to get something in between then, but if not, no big deal. Go work on some I think I'm gonna start my Facebook ads here. I want to do it in the coming week because I actually did really well with Google local services this week, but they're expensive. I just was looking at my sheet, and so if you're doing this, be prepared. But I was looking at my sheet. It was funny because there were some for $50, and then there was one for like $97 for the lead, which to me is fucking crazy. But anyway, I'll probably contact them and see what the deal is with that and what I can adjust so I don't have a $97 lead. Anyway, all right, I'll hit you guys when I am at the next job. Pulling through to the transfer station. Pull a Sonoma Strong. What do you think the dump fees are gonna be today? I don't know where they go because my dump fees are usually always the same, within maybe like $10 unless I'm doing heavy material. So I just had a $40 dump fee. Not too bad, off of 2 jobs. One was a little bit bigger, so that's good. But I think I don't know where JoJo and Matt go, how many different dumps they hit, but there's always fluctuating. Later, landfill. Actually, transfer station. See you later on today, probably. All right, here to pick up 6 mattresses. Actually, 3 box springs, 3 mattresses. Second job of the day. We picked up another one, or I picked up another one after this, so gotta hustle. Rolling up. Here we go. All right, last job for the day. A bunch of packing material. Gonna have to squish some of this stuff down for sure. Let's do it. Saturday morning, I'm going to do help a buddy with a hot tub removal. Actually, I'm not getting paid for this, just kind of coming to learn. I've done one before, haven't done one since, so I'm gonna kind of learn the ropes of this, and then we can do it next time. I can do it by myself. So, yep, getting knowledge out of this one. Finished up. Took us about an hour and a half, but we done, son. Now about to hit Twin Peaks to go grab a michelada. All right, it is the week 8 2024 recap. Sorry I haven't been on. I didn't do a video for week 6 and week 7 because I was really slow, and I just was a little bit down about it, and just, it is what it is. I am obviously doing something wrong, or I was. And so I stepped up my ad budget on my Google local services. I, was able to get some more business this past week. It felt good. I think I did like $2,600 in revenue, and that was good for me considering the last few weeks were very piss poor. So I always feel like I'm coming on here and kind of complaining or being, a little bit of a whiner about being slow, and then I'll have these busy weeks and then being slow. So that's not really what I'm doing. I'm honestly on here just being honest with you guys and very much trying to be real about my experience. Some people have completely different experiences, but my experience so far in the beginning of 2024 has been ups and downs, roller coasters, good, bad. Some days getting really down, other days super psyched. But you guys kind of saw the videos before this. I had a pretty big day. I think it was Thursday, and that was like 5 jobs, and a few jobs came in that day. So I was that was a great day. Again, great week. There's not much to complain about, especially because the weeks before were a little slower. I did want to come on earlier in the week. I don't know. I wanted to talk a little bit about scrap. Weird subject, but this week I removed a like 1,000-pound bed frame. It had to have been at least like 700 pounds. It was iron bed frame. I love the gentleman was like, "Oh, you could totally sell this. You could sell this." I'm like, I can barely lift this thing up. How am I supposed to sell it or bring it to my house and keep it in my garage? But it was funny because he was really hyped about it. It was a nightmare to get in, but I had some other thing. He got rid of like a treadmill, an exercise bike, and I had about $1,200 in scrap, and that yielded me about $48 here at 4 cents a pound or something like that. It was awesome. So I was curious, if you guys, especially you people that are a little bit newer, if you don't scrap, definitely start to. I know you've probably seen other videos where they do it, so hopefully you're educated on that. But if not, I actually have a account with the scrap place because sometimes I'll roll up with 100 pounds, so I let it build up. So I actually came away with $70. So it was nice, extra $70 to tack on to whatever I made this week. So scrap is a big thing. I would say save as much as you can. Heck, even if you're a place that does bulk trash like Phoenix and some of the surrounding areas, I've gone by, seen the bulk trash, seen something people have thrown out, and I've taken it and thrown it in my trailer. Anything metal, exercise equipment, things like that. What else was going on this week? I think it was a pretty boring week as far as anything job related goes. The jobs were straightforward. There was nothing out of the ordinary. Definitely had a lot of really nice people. I was back and forth all over the city. If you know Phoenix, there's a place called Fountain Hills that's very, very far east, and then had to drive to Sun City West, which is very, very far west. Had to go down to South Scottsdale, which again, it's just all over the place, all over the map, or should I say all over the compass. But yeah, not much. I finished my book finally, Think and Grow Rich. It was very insightful. And I think this week I was really trying to manifest some positivity, really trying to manifest some jobs. I was at the dump and I came across some another junk removal guy that I'm cool with. Rolled up to him and I was talking to him about this other company, and I had a dude from the dump actually offer to put up signs for me. And I'm like, cool. He's like $2.50 a sign. Not sure I'm gonna pay that, but I was like, awesome. I'm still getting in the process of getting my signs made, but there's a company that he worked for that I see signs all over this North Phoenix area, and I mean, I'm sure they're doing good business. It's young cat, like maybe 18, and his brother, and he was telling me they make like 7 grand a week. To me, at my level, that was like, whoa, you know. And then I talked to the other junk removal guy, and he was like, that's it. And he runs solo, and his trailer is, you know, about my size, but he's got like old metal gate for his sidewalls. He does have a skid steer, so he utilizes that to the fullest. But he showed me some his month, and I mine was blown. 3 of the jobs were skid steer jobs. We made 66 grand off of those 3 jobs. So when you're making, you know, 25, 2600 and you're excited, and then you hear about that, I told him I need to connect with you and I need to sit down and just see what you're doing, because he actually total in 1 month this month, and I don't know if it's like this all the time for him. He made it seem like it was, but $107,000, and he showed me his square, and I was just like, but it's crazy to me because when you see, you know, junk rescue, Jedi junk removal, probably Sonoma Strong junk removal, or two, they probably do numbers like this. And granted, they're a little bit bigger. They have presence on YouTube and Facebook and everything. But man, I was very shocked. So, and it didn't really upset me like I felt like it normally would, or make me like super jealous or envious. I was just curious as to how it's done. I mean, I feel like I'm marketing similar, maybe not spending as much, because that gentleman actually told me that he doesn't he doesn't pay for marketing. It's all kind of organic. He does some of the Facebook stuff, the free stuff. He just makes connections and it's word of mouth. He's been in business for 3 years, 100 reviews, all 5-star. I have 60, all 5-star. And it was pretty wild. Very, you know, very happy for him. He's a cool dude, but still, I'm like, so I need to get to that level, man. Even if I'm making 6 grand a week, I'm not trying to be that greedy. I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to stay consistent. So I'm sure it'll get there. It will. It will. I'm manifesting that. But yeah, I mean, that's really the excitement that happened this week. So I'm going to jump off. Not going to take too long. I hope you guys are stacking cash and tossing trash. Hope you guys are hitting all the goals that you guys are set, whether it's just life, business, family. I've been working on my carnivore diet. It's a 90% strict carnivore diet. If you haven't had these, this is called Zevia. It's a soda alternative because I am totally addicted to soda, mad sweet tooth. But this thing's bomb. Cherry cola or the Dr. Zevia, really good. It's made with stevia, not very many ingredients. Get it at Sprouts. I get it on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. So anyway, that's my rant. I hope you guys have a good one. Take care.